Good morning. It's been a minute since I posted a video. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I was just coming back from being sick. Feel a whole lot better now. It's just my body's weak. My body's I'm trying to recuperate. I started back working out and training and all that good stuff, but because of all of that coughing and hacking that I was doing when I was home sick, it felt like it just broke my body right down. But I feel a whole lot better, you know. As I'm going back to working out, I feel I'm a whole lot weaker. It's taking me longer to build myself back up, but it's all good. We're working on a little bit longer in the airport because it's so busy now. You know, we're getting back up to the peak times where everything is kind of sort of running like normal before COVID times. You know, so I'm sitting out here now waiting for my train. Hopefully, all of a sudden this train doesn't decide to get canceled. Hopefully it doesn't. As far as the weather goes out here, it's been actually really warm the last few days. It's like up in the 60s. You know, it's up in the 60s over here. A couple of days it was almost up in the 70s. You know, that's kind of abnormal for Germany, at least this part of Germany, this time of the year. I know yesterday was really bugged out. Should I say the day before was bugged out? Man, for some odd reason, the train system has been really wigging out. It's like before the conductors or the drivers, it would tell everybody, okay, we have to stop because of this, because of that, and so forth and so on. Now they just stop in the middle of nowhere and wait before they even tell you anything. So it's kind of hard to say what's going to happen. You know, so hopefully this day's a pretty good day. Hopefully everything goes fine. But we'll find out. We'll see. Okay, I'm finally at the airport. A little early though, but that's cool. I don't start for like another hour. You know, I have to leave. I have to be here early like this because where I live is like a little ways away. It's like a little ways away from where I work. So when I get here, if I was to leave like an hour later, because where I live at, my train runs like once every hour. So when if I take the next hour or take the next train, I'll be here late. You know, then I'll have nothing but trouble. So it's always better for me to be early. You know, I believe in that old saying, that old American saying is, when you're on time, you're late. When you're early, you're on time. I stick with that. You know, I stay by that. A lot of people here don't understand that way. That German mentality is a little different. You know, so I get up kind of early. This way I can go and eat my breakfast. You know, and get my body ready to deal with this day, because I know it's gonna be another tough day. The last few months have been kind of tough. So since this COVID thing has been uplifted, it's been kind of tough up in here. It's all good though. I deal with it. So today, I'll show you my breakfast. There's my boiled eggs right there. What's cool about the boiled eggs is you don't have to boil them yourself. You can go into the store and buy them, just like this, you know. And I haven't heard nobody getting sick from them yet. So I usually eat them like 2 or 3 times a week. Bring boiled eggs to work with me, or I'll eat them before I come to work if I have the time. You know, and then I go to work and do my thing. This is another way how I begin my day. I must say those Those eggs were delicious. It didn't take me too much time at all to get rid of them. And now you see this empty container. They were just delicious. So now I sit here and read a little bit and get my mind going. I brought my book with me today. I haven't finished reading it yet. It's right here. I'm still reading that book. I haven't gotten finished with it yet. It's actually pretty decent. I thought it would be kind of jacked up. Some parts of it, kind of jacked up. I don't want to say, maybe jacked up is the wrong phrase. It's just the fact that if you don't understand, or you disagree with something, it's good to disagree, but you just keep on reading, and like you said, and later on you'll find something that's like, how can I put it? You can't agree with everything that your eyes run across. This is the bottom line. So, but you still learn. You still learn a little bit from every thing that you read, whether it be wrong or right. You somehow learn those rights, and you somehow learn those wrongs, and you can correct them. And that's a good thing. So, as I'm reading this book, I take it with a grain of salt. I see some things on there that I already knew about. Actually, a lot of the things in this book I already knew about. Just sometimes you have to get you don't have to. It's just sometimes you get a confirmation of what you already knew. You're like, well, so I knew this 10 years ago, or I knew this 20 years ago. And we're talking about this now, open, public, so that's the phase I'm going through right now. Things I knew like 20, 30 years ago, I'm finding out now that I was right the entire time. It is a weird feeling. The things I learned back then, I don't want to go into what they were, but because it's not a really good idea. But it's talking about on the news. We're just recovering from it. This pandemic situation. It's really crazy. I mean, because when you, like you said, you learn all these different things, and then over the years you just watch them all just play right in front of your face. You're like, nah, that's impossible. Can't be. No. But you have no choice. But life will show you that you have no choice but to believe. But what you learn is actually playing out in front of your face. And there's nothing you can do about it. All you can do is you play it by ear, and you do it day by day, by day by day. So it's like that. You don't want to accept it, but you don't have to. Like this world is not going to stop rotating because we don't accept something. And it's not how things are supposed to run. But so I'm going to start reading for a little bit because I still got a lot of time. I'm in the Terminal 1 right now. Over here it's more quiet than at Terminal 2 this time in the morning. That's where I'll be going at later to Terminal 2 and coming back over here to Terminal 1. Because, like this time, it's like so loud over there, it's so busy because everybody's putting things together and setting up, getting ready for all the passengers, And I know they'll be trying to get me to start before my time, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to eat breakfast and relax and drink some coffee and all that good stuff, So I'm going to check this book out. See what I run into today. Got a few more good books too that I just got in. I'll tell you guys about those books when I start reading them. It'll be a little bit though. It's actually really interesting. It seems like the older I'm getting, the more I'm learning, I mean, because we were supposed to learn more as we're growing up, or growing older. It's like now I'm learning more. I'm actually more interested in learning more. It's crazy. It's really weird. You know, maybe I'm how you say, a late beginner or something. I have no idea. Okay. Here's a little bit of how it looks over here. Uh, Terminal 1. You know, pretty good view of a lot of planes out here. I'm getting ready to leave from here right now. On my way to Terminal 2. Getting ready to take my butt to work. Yeah, it's a pretty big airport. And they're making it bigger. Okay. On my way to Terminal 2. A little ways to go though. But instead of me taking the bus today to Terminal 2, in Terminal 1, I'll go ahead and go with the Skyline. Skyline is pretty decent. It's like it's a train within the airport, takes you from one terminal to the next one. You know, and there's also going to be another one too, going to Terminal 3. There's also another one that's been into play that Lufthansa has too. So, like I said earlier, this place is going to get bigger. Here's the area I'm in right now. It's pretty big. So, still have a little ways to go. So, yeah, it's a pretty big area. See the stores and stuff over here. You got, I don't know what this store's called. Bricks. You know. Then you have that sound. Okay. I got some Radio Shack spin-off. Here's the boss right here. You know. There's some really nice stores up in here. This is the escalator right here. On the way to the SkyTrain. You see the sign right there? Terminal DE. Terminal 2 DE. Yeah, this goes straight up to the SkyTrain. Yeah, that one here. The train is pretty cool though. Okay. Finally finished with Delta for the day. Still kind of busy over here. You got all these other airlines over here. All these like Asian airlines. You know, they're over here getting ready to, I guess, get busier. So I'm finished for the day. Not today. I'm lying. I'm not finished for the day. On my way to Terminal 1. You know, I'm thinking about visiting this McDonald's over here. But I won't. I'll just show you what it looks like. That's it over there. That's actually pretty big. This is like an automated McDonald's. You just like, you know, you just like go to it and everything there is touchscreen. And you go sit down and it even has a terrace on it. Where you can you pay like, I think it's what, €2 maybe? €2 or something like that, and you go and sit out on a terrace and you watch the planes take off and land and all that good stuff. You know, so it's actually pretty cool. So it's not too bad. To this elevator, not too bad. Take the SkyTrain back to Terminal 1. You know, these lights are blinding. Okay, the elevator up there. So elevator takes me back to. This elevator takes me back to the SkyTrain. So give you a quick look, see how it looks in here. I'm waiting for someone to come running down the hallway.
Tür schließt. Door closing.
So, Tür schließt. Door closing. Closity close. Doority door. Cloverty closity doory doory doorty. I can say that because nobody hears me in here.
Vierte Etage. Fourth floor.
See all these people coming up here.
Tür öffnet.
See this one here goes to the SkyTrain. Takes you back to Terminal 1. It's not too packed. Yesterday was really full.
Do you speak English?
Yeah.
To get to the ice.
To what?
To like the Frankfurt
Yeah,
ice.
you have to take this here.
This here? Okay.
Right. Yeah, you gotta take this right here. You gotta take this right here. As soon as you get there, you'll see this. You'll see a sign saying train stations. Follow that, and follow the signs that say long distance train station.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, it'll take you right to it. Oh, a thunderstorm? Finally, the end of another day of work. I really didn't have the time up there throughout the day to film too much of anything. We were that busy. We usually in the transit area, it stays that busy like every day. You know, and today there's a whole lot of attitude going on and a lot of upset people, but that's how it is. It usually just comes with the territory. So right now I'm going to go down here to the train station. Hopefully I can get home at a decent time today. You know, usually this past week I've been getting off around 5 or 5:30, but not getting home until after 8 because something happened on the tracks or something going on with the train. This light is unusually bright in there. It's like they've changed all of the lights, put brighter lights in here. Before they weren't that bad. As I would be talking or looking, not really that bad, but now they're extremely bright. So, but it's all good. No big deal. Going in here to this train station, take my butt on home. Hopefully I can get into something tonight and get myself calmed down and relax a little bit. Because I gotta come in tomorrow, do the same thing all over again. So, on my train right now. It's kind of empty. It's usually packed every day, but I guess today, with it being Saturday, it's not hardly no one here. So well, I guess it's a good thing, but we'll see.
Delay today by about 5 minutes.
Just getting out of this train. I'm down here now at the Frankfurt train station. It's busy down here like always. It's always busy down here. Yeah, that's the train I just got out of. It's always busy here.
1809 from platform 7, RB12 to Königstein Tornes via Frankfurt.
Hopefully, my next train doesn't take as long. It's a pretty big train station, isn't it? It was huge.
Via Darmstadt departure 1819
See,
from platform
it's huge.
13.
Place is huge. Yeah, it's pretty big. See, here is like another view of the train station. Another view of this place. The big DB stands for Deutsche Bahn. This is pretty big. Over there are all of the stores, the eateries. Behind me there are more places to eat. That's what I don't like about the weekends. I gotta fight myself every single weekend. I'm not kidding. Then you have over here another view, another bird's eye view. You see all the tracks down there? She's huge. I'm not really doing that good with that battle of all of these eateries that I just rolled up here in Burger King. I'm fighting, man. I really am. I'm fighting. But you know they have all this automated stuff in here. You just gotta touch the screen and order it. What am I gonna do? Oh, I am. I've been in Frankfurt long enough today. On my last train. On my way home.
Nächster Halt, Frankfurt Süd.
I don't know why all of a sudden everything on here is bright. And I don't quite get that, but it's all good though. But I'm on my way home. As you guys can see, I can let you give you a peekaboo or a small peek out the window. Show you what it looks like on the way home. So this is Germany on a Saturday. Okay, I'm back home now, so Uh, just got in. Just got in. Still feel kind of weird talking to my phone like this. You know, I'm trying to still. I still call myself trying to get used to talking into my phone. You know, all in all, today's been a pretty good day. Not too bad. It was it could have been a whole lot worse. You know, but luckily it didn't get so bad. Everyone stayed patient and was pretty cool headed or level headed. But we're going to see how these next couple of days turn out because, like, on Monday, today's the 25th, and Monday is like the 27th or the 28th. Well, the entire Germany is they're going to have a strike. The whole transportation system, the entire air system, all of the planes, you know, the pilots, the people that are connected with aviation, all the security. Who else is it? All of the buses. If you deal with any type of transportation over here, on Monday you'll be on strike. The entire country. I haven't ever seen that ever nowhere over here, but over here, and they can actually do it, and it's planned. It's planned. It's called a Warren strike, or I think the last one was the Warren strike, because there was a strike like 2 or 3 weeks ago. You know, it's called a Warren strike. Now this strike here, I guess, is the one where they're actually going to go through with it. You know, where the entire country goes on strike all at once. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. You know, I don't know. I'm guessing this is taking place because of people want more money. I totally understand that. I really do, because at the same time, everybody gets their pay raises. All of the prices of everything go up, and then we blame it on Putin and the war in the Ukraine and so forth and so on. You know, but this is, I'm kind of curious as to see what happens here, because I've never seen nothing like that before, where an entire country goes on strike. Usually, like, okay, this week Frankfurt will go on strike, so they will send everybody to Hamburg that day, or Hamburg will go on strike and they will send everybody to Munich. You know, one takes up the slack for the other. But this time they're shutting everything down. If you're working, if you're like a construction worker, you're working on the streets, they're shutting that down. I was like, what? You know, if you have anything to do with any kind of transportation, that you won't get nowhere that day unless you got a car. You know, it's gonna be like that. I'm like, wow. You know, but this is how it's gonna be over here. You know, so I'm actually anxious to see what's going to take place. I wish y'all a wonderful evening. Peace.